So here's the thing. Relationships are all about building. Anytime you're building something, there's going to be an obstacle that occurs that you have to choose whether you want to get over it or not, or I'll say overcome it. And so at the beginning of my marriage, I cheated on my husband, and that was an obstacle that we chose to overcome.
That was an obstacle that we chose to overcome? Oh my God. We chose to overcome it? No, what you did was you told him it's nothing, it's no big deal, just get over it. So he had to choose to overcome it or go through a divorce. And looking at the type of woman that you seem to be, he was just going to have to deal with it. He was going to have to worry about losing half of his stuff.
You literally can't make this stuff up.
And we overcame. So we're just here to say, hey, we overcame one of the hardest things a relationship can go through. It's not impossible. Should you choose to work on it or not? If you don't want to overcome that, you should still forgive. Because even in your next relationship, there will be obstacles that you have to get over. And how can you overcome them if you don't know how to forgive the last? Anyway, God bless you guys.
But this woman right here wants you to believe that I cheated and I stepped out of my marriage, and so we have to forgive. The hardest thing to do is to forgive. And I'm not saying that couples shouldn't work through infidelity, but the thing is, when women cheat, they typically do it for emotional reasons. So if she did it in the beginning of her marriage, I'm almost wondering, was it with somebody that she knew, or was it her life previously?
Because if I was good enough, you wouldn't be with 3, 4, 5 other guys.
I should be able to date whoever I want.
That's how people get diseases.
Why are you laughing?
What is funny?
What's funny about
Well, you gonna laugh at me now? You don't take me serious.
A lie.
You don't take me serious. Like, that's nasty. You are the only girl that I'm with.
You see how she's trying to invalidate this dude's feelings right now? She has absolutely no respect for this man. And you can tell by the attitude. You can tell by the way that she's nonchalantly laughing at this. And she's trying to laugh it off and dismiss what he's going through because she don't respect him and she don't care. Everything in her aura is saying that she does not care about this man. But how does he feel about her?
What? I sound like a man who loves somebody. I love you.
Just a date.
Just a date.
Just
You're
a
not supposed to be.
I'm gonna walk down the aisle with him. It's a date.
You see how easy it is for her to dismiss this dude in this moment? It's just a date. No, it's not. Do not get married to this woman. Do not allow love to cloud your judgment on what this woman is doing. Listen, men, you can walk away from this. You can walk away from a woman who doesn't show any signs of respect of you. If this woman is doing this now, do you think it's going to change once you get married? Do you think things are going to get better or worse? Because I'm going to tell you, if she feels she can get away with this now and she's already showing disrespect, she's not going to get any better when you get married. If anything, it gets harder, it gets worse.
How can you go on a date with somebody else if you're dating me?
Easy.
Easy.
Do I just go? Like, I'm dating you, I'm dating him, I'm dating Rob. I mean, I'm dating what?
I'm just going to do what I want to do. See, this is the mindset that channels like this show you on a regular basis. We show you this because this is what's happening. It's easy to say that men are cheaters, men are liars, but the majority of men out here do not have access like that. They do not have access to women like that. Women are sleeping with the guys who have all the access. And so now they think that because they can get men who will lay down with them, that increases their value. While the whole while, when they're out there sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, they are lowering their value.
You're embarrassing me. You know that? What if a friend or a family member see you out there with another guy? No, you're embarrassing yourself. I'm
Like, get out of here.
I have a job. I go to work.
Don't matter.
I own companies. I take care of you. How am I? What do these other guys do for you? Besides degrade you.
And give her the dessert.
Your nails are done because of me. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Y'all see her nails? I got that done for her to go out with another guy.
Done, though.
A lot of modern women today are just like this woman. And I know that makes men disillusioned from dating, but I can promise you that the red flags that this woman presented was always there from the beginning. Gents, you gotta be able to walk away in these type of situations, in these type of scenarios.
And so wild news, as research now shows that 50% of women in relationships already have a backup partner in mind if everything goes south. That's right. If you're in a relationship, 50% of the time, your woman is already thinking of another vato.
There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship.
The latest psychology research, I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are married and categorize themselves as happily married have a backup plan. And in most cases, it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
See, you gotta
cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way. But I'm a reformed cheater. I would never do it again.
You're a reformed cheater and you would never do it again, but you've given yourself to a lot of men. So when women do this, gents, they burn their oxytocin receptors, and so they are less likely to pair bond. But let's hear her theory on why she isn't going to cheat again.
Sometimes if it's going to be a one-off thing and you sleep with someone one time and then you'll never cheat again and like you don't ever talk to that person again.
Says the reformed cheater.
Right. Not. It's a little bit different.
That's acceptable?
No, it's not acceptable, but like it's more understandable.
I'm never going to do it again. And instead of giving advice or talking about this subject in a way that's like, hey, I'm never going to do it again. This is the lessons I learned. I wouldn't recommend this for any other woman. She's saying on this podcast that, okay, there's this one-time acceptability. See, when you start to try to rationalize if it's acceptable or not, or it's just one time, then you're not really reformed. And that's what the guy was trying to check her on.
I don't know. I kind of think everyone deserves a one-time cheat.
Dude, there is an epidemic of gold digging in this country.
Safe to say you're gonna cheat again.
See, she laughing?
Not when I have a ring on it.
This is BS. If you put a ring on it, I'm not going to cheat. You've been a serial cheater, ma'am, your whole adult life. And then you think putting a ring on your finger is going to make you more loyal? You think it's going to make you have more fidelity? This is the lie that they tell themselves. But here's the thing. Women like this, they will never change. Because you could put a ring on this woman's finger and she's always going to be looking at, oh, he's hotter than my man. He has more money than my man. So it doesn't matter what you do. These women are not satisfied.
Engaged. You're just engaged. You're engaged for a year.
That's a gray zone.
A gray zone?
But once it's marriage, it's done.
Okay, so you're engaged. It's still on the table for you.
The one-time cheat. It's called the one-time cheat. There's no emotions. It's like you never hear from that person.
The one-time cheat? You see how modern women like to move the goalpost on what's acceptable behavior and what's not? And this is why a lot of men have checked out. A lot of men have gone their own way. A lot of men are becoming passport bros because these women cannot be trusted.
But when you're married, absolutely not.
Got it.
Unless you're 10 years into it.
Oh gosh. I mean, you have so many outs here.
No. This is what I think.
Okay. 10 years in.
We're bored. Let's like either do a threesome or like let's have an open relationship or, you know.
Well, it's a conversation with you and your husband.
Yeah.
Maybe he's down for it, maybe he's not. What if he's not?
Then we'll have to figure something out, but I won't cheat. I will not cheat.
Okay.
Maybe divorce.
And this is what we're seeing with women in marriage today. This is why men don't want to get married, ladies. Men are seeing how women are moving, and you are not moving like a woman who is a wife, a woman who is going to be dedicated to this man. This is what we got to deal with. And pay attention to what she says, and more importantly, pay attention to her actions.
Please get out.
You crazy if you think I'm leaving.
Please get out. What you here for? What you here for? This ain't going nowhere. What you still here? What you still here for?
Because I live here.
No, I want you to go.
Because I live here.
I want you to go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why not? Come on, bro. I ain't got time for this.
Over a ring?
I don't got time for this. I don't got time for this. Just gone.
If it's
Please
real,
get
the
out.
ring don't even matter. That's how you know it's not even real.
Why take it?
It can't be real. It can't be real.
It's gone.
Cause you gave it to me. Be happy.
Go find somebody else, man. Go find somebody else. Please.
I didn't have to marry you. You don't need other options like hell.
You right.
Do you know?
You already know what they want. They don't want nothing. They don't want nothing from you. They just want to clap and go about their business. Come on, man. You better be lucky I took you in.
You see that mindset? See when I told you that women will show you exactly who they are? This is it right here. Do you know how many options I got? Do you know how many men would want to be with me? She's telling you right now that she doesn't value you. And we all know, especially as men, that when women say I got all these options, all these dudes want me, it just means that these dudes want to lay down with her. And women equate that to true value. If you have these options, ma'am, why not go and move with those dudes that you got all these options for? It's because these dudes wouldn't take you in. They look at you as a 304, and ain't no man in his right mind is going to take in a 304 that already got a man, and he know that you up here sleeping with him and you got a man already. Ain't nobody going to take you in for that.
Just go. Just get out, bro. Just get out.
Baby.
Let's get out, bro.
That
Let live know that. Let live know I took you in. You went on nothing.
And now you
go ahead, bro.
Man of the year. Husband of the year.
You don't need me. I don't need you. Just be cool. Just go ahead.
Of the year.
Just go on, bro. Just go on.
Ladies, beware. This is not what you want. This ain't it.
It don't matter. Just go on.
It be the ones.
Man,
it be the ones that propose.
That's why everybody doing our business, bro. You always on social media.
That's why I expect to accept the bare minimum. I would never.
Man, look.
Never.
All right, man. I don't want to go back and forth with you. I wish you just
y'all expect the bare minimum.
Go do what you really want to do.